Wildcard weekend in the NFL is officially over. So let's talk about it. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports Talk back at it with another video talking some NFL here to talk about NFL Wildcard weekend. If you're new to the channel, hit that big red subscribe button down below. Make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. And guys, as always, hit the bell icon so you are notified every time I drop a new video. All right, a ton to talk about. A very fun and entertaining wildcard weekend. We had 6 games, folks. 6 games. So a ton of football to talk about. And overall, let's start with this. How did I do in terms of my predictions? Straight up, I didn't pick against the spread. I just picked straight up money lines. I went 5-1. The only team that let me down, as they let everybody down every single season. I don't know why I continue to pick them. Or maybe this was the first time I picked them. And I will probably regret ever picking them again. The Dallas Cowboys, losing to the San Francisco 49ers. As only the Cowboys would, right? They get behind, and then they make this rally, a comeback, make every Cowboys fan think that they're going to pull it off, and then they let everybody down, and the cycle repeats all over again. Any which way, folks. Let's talk about the first game of Wildcard weekends. Just giving you guys my quick thoughts here on my reactions. Bengals and Raiders. Bengals won this one 26-19. Again, I had the Bengals winning. My biggest takeaway here, look, the Bengals offense, we all know it's legit. And this game to me was just a matter of this Raiders team going as far as they could. And, you know, when you have perseverance and you're a team that never quits, it can only still take you so far if you don't have the necessary talent, right? And the Bengals are just a more talented team. And that's what this came down to. The Raiders, again, they might have more grit. They might have more heart. It doesn't really matter when you're going up against a more talented team in the Bengals, who, again, you saw it on display. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, Joe Burrow. Boy, the Bengals have a very, very good quarterback on their hands for the next 10 to 15 years in Joe Burrow. So Bengals fans should be excited for that. And then Raiders team, again, admirable season. I think they should hire their interim head coach as their permanent head coach. I think the Raiders had a fantastic season for the circumstances that they dealt with. The Bengals, though, that offense is legit. That team is legit. Joe Burrow is legit. And you should be scared to play them moving forward. All right, so that's my quick thoughts on that game. Let's move on over to the the Patriots and the Bills. This one was a drubbing. This one was an absolute drubbing. And this was something where I felt like the Bills had been waiting to do this to the Patriots for years. 47-17, an absolute blowout for the Buffalo Bills. And Bills fans probably enjoyed every second of this, and I don't blame them one bit. Because I'm telling you right now, they've been wanting to do this after all the you-know-what kicking the Patriots have been doing to the Bills in the division for years with Tom Brady. So Bills finally get the revenge. Josh Allen, man, he is an absolute machine. This man is ridiculous, playing in 0-degree weather and to throw 5 touchdowns like he did. And I got to give a shout out to Brian Daboll, man. Whoever team hires him to be their next head coach, by the way, he should be getting a head coaching job. There's no doubt about that. They're going to be a lucky team because he is one hell of an OC, and he should literally just have the Patriots-Bills game as his resume for when teams ask him what he can bring to the table. So that is going to be good for him. Let's move on to the Eagles and Bucs, folks. And here's my analysis on this one, pretty short and quick. Why on earth were people picking the Eagles to do anything against the Bucs? I don't get it. The Bucs defense is suffocating. They stop the run, and their pass rush is dominating. And Tom Brady and this offense still is powerful because they've got Tom Brady. So how on earth were the Eagles going to win this game? Again, they put up a lot of garbage points to make it somewhat close, but this was a blowout. A blowout. And the Bucs and the Eagles should not be playing because the Eagles don't deserve to even be in the playoffs. Honestly, the 7th seed, folks, has been a bit of a disappointment. I don't think the NFL needs 7 seeds. Again, they need money, which is why they did it. But as far as a talent thing, it wasn't even close. And so to me, it was laughable. I took the Bucs -7, and I took my money and I ran them because that to me was free money. All right, so that's my analysis on that one. Not much there. Complete mismatch. I'm sorry, Jalen Hurts and company, but you guys just didn't belong on the same field as Tom Brady and the Bucs. Let's move on to the 49ers Cowboys game. Yeah, everybody wants to talk about that ending where the 49ers had that draw play for Dak Prescott, who slid down and they ran out of time, and the ref coming from behind, and you need the ref to spot the ball before you're able to snap it. And look, folks, everybody wants to blame that play. Maybe they should have gotten one more play off, maybe. But at the end of the day, there's a lot more plays that happened before then, and the Cowboys had ample amount of chances. They didn't get it done. They just did it. And so to me, this was just a matter of them not executing enough. And Kyle Shanahan, folks, Kyle Shanahan, I know he gets a lot of credit. I think he should get more because of what he's done. To have a team in which the quarterback, again, Jimmy Garoppolo, a lot of people lost hope in him, didn't really play well early on, and then he came on late. Trey Lance is there. A lot of people are telling you to play Trey Lance, and then you're dealing with all these injuries. And to overcome all that, yeah, Kyle Shanahan is a very, very solid head coach. And the 49ers, I think the sole reason they're in the playoffs and advancing to the next round is mainly because of Kyle Shanahan. As far as the Cowboys, they're a disappointment like they always are. All right, Steelers, Chiefs. Again, another one of those games where the Steelers didn't belong on the same field as the Chiefs. This was an abomination, 42-21. Happy retirement, Big Ben Roethlisberger. But yeah, this was not pretty or fun to watch. Kansas City went off as expected. And Pittsburgh, again, Big Ben just couldn't throw at this point. He was washed up, cooked, as you might call it. And yeah, he needs to retire absolutely. And he will, probably. But yeah, this was a mismatch. The Chiefs basically got a warm-up game. That's what this felt like. And then finally, Rams and Cardinals. This one also looked ugly. 34-11, the Rams won. And the Rams, to me, are a team nobody wants to play. Nobody wants to play because nobody should want to play them. Because this team, man, their D-line, their pass rush, their defense overall, and then their offense with Matt Stafford, just completely different. The most dominant team, I feel like, in terms of talent on both sides of the football, offense and defense. Like, if Tampa Bay didn't lose Chris Godwin and they still had Antonio Brown, maybe I say the Bucs, but at this point it's the Rams. And I know a lot of people think the Packers, who are a Super Bowl favorite, should be there, but the Packers don't have this much talent. And I'm not saying that just because of that they're going to win. But what I am telling you is you shouldn't want to play the Rams. And the Cardinals, again, did not look like they belonged on the same field. The Cardinals, as we learned, were flukes all season long. Kyler Murray and that offensive line couldn't generate anything. They did miss DeAndre Hopkins, and Cliff Kingsbury looked out of his looked pretty much lost out there. Looked out of his way, and just it was bad. It was bad for the Cardinals. So overall, folks, nobody should want to play this Rams team. And the next round is going to be fun. I'm going to give you guys my picks again, 5-1 for the first round. Again, it was all favorites. You might be like, Faiz, you didn't pick any upsets. You don't want to force anything, folks. And I'm definitely going to pick an upset in the next round, so just wait on that. But yeah, just wanted to come on and give my quick thoughts on the Wild Card weekend. It was a fun one. Let me know what you guys think. Biggest takeaway from Wild Card weekend. Leave a comment down below. As always, thanks for watching.